What's going on, everyone? My name is Benny, that is my son Lumpy, and we are Team Rally Fries, an 11U travel team out of Norwalk, California, getting ready to play Game 3 in the Perfect Game Texas 1000 tournament. Rally Fries, what time is it? We're here in Rosenberg, Texas at the Diamonds at Daly Park for the 2025 Texas PG Regional NIT 1000 tournament. Team Rally Fries in Game 3 will be going up against the Texans 11U team. Good luck to both teams. Hopefully lots of great plays and lots of great hits. It's a bright and early 8 a.m. at game time, and you can see the cows in pasture ready to watch the Rally Fries play the game. Let's go. Rally Fries just finished with their pre-game prayer and are getting ready to do their pre-game warm-up to get them excited. Led by Dante. Rally Fries are going to be the visiting team and will be the sticks. Let's go Fries. Yeah. It's a beautiful day for Rally Fries baseball. The Rally Fries are ready. The Texans are ready. Umpire is ready. Lexon leading it off for the Fries. First pitch, and there's a bunt. A very good bunt. And Lexon's on to start the game. Let's go. Rally Fries in our classic white with red piping uniforms. Both teams wearing matching uniforms. Rally Fries will have red hats, the Texans with blue hats. Pickoff at first, safe. Don't forget we got shirts for sale. Click the link in the description. Don't forget, if at any point in this video, if you like what you see, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Lumpy at the dish. Looks like he's squaring to do a bunt, and that is a ball. Lexon goes 2. Lumpy in a 1-0 count here. That's ball 2. 2-0 count here. Lumpy hits that, and that is caught for the first out. Thor in the box, his first at bat, pickoff 2, safe. Lumpy in his last at bat before he swung the bat, he tried to call time to the umpire, but it wasn't given. Still put a good piece on it. Here we go. Thor waiting, and the pitch as Lexon goes, and that's a ground ball and foul. Thor in an 0-1 count here. Ooh, inside ball as Lexon goes 3, safe. Thor in a 3-1 count here. That's ball 4, and he works a walk. Juju at the dish, runners at the corners, they're going third, they got him at 2, he's out! Lexon, safe! And Rally Fries take a 1-0 lead, but there's 2 outs. Uh-oh. Lexon looks okay. Looks like he might have hit his face when he slid, but I think he should be okay. First pitch to Juju is a rip into the air. Third base tracking and makes the catch. Great job, Texans. Let's go to the bottom of the first. CHAVITA on the mound, Junior catching, and that's a ball. 1-0. That's a ball. 2-0. Ball 3. 3-0. Strike 1. 3-1 count here. Ball 4. And that young man works a walk. CHAVITA fires, and that's a ball. He's going, and he is safe. 3-2, and that is ball 4. Runners on first and second. Nobody out here. That's a ground ball off of Lexon, and safe at first. Bases loaded. Rally Fries in an early jam here, and that's a strike. 0-1, ball. 1-1. Strike 2. 1-2 count here. And that's strike 3. Great pitch, CHAVITA. 1 out. Bases are still loaded here. Strike. 0-1. Strike 2. 1-2 count here. And strike 3. Great job, CHAVITA. And that is 2 outs. New batter at the dish. And first pitch, strike 1. 0-1, that's a ball. 1-1 pitch here, strike 2. 3-2 count. Strike 3. Great job, Chava and Rally Fries to get out of the jam. They got a 1-0 lead going to the second. Let's go, and they are pumped up. Wow. Junior at the dish, and the first pitch to him's a ball. Another 3-2. Ball 4. Good job, Junior. He works a walk. Aaliyah comes in to pinch run for Junior, who is catching. Dante steps into the box with a runner on first base. Rally Fries with a 1-0 early lead here in the top of the second. Dante looks like he's squaring. And a pickoff at first and safe. First pitch to Dante's a strike. Aaliyah safe. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball. Aaliyah moves over to third. And he's out at first. Great job, Dante. Move the runner over. Jaden L. Ray in his first at-bat of the game with his epic yellow helmet. And that's a big cut and foul. 0-1. Jaden with a rip and caught by the shortstop. 2 outs. Here's Gavin, runner on third, and that's a ball. 3-1, and that is ball 4. Gavin's going to first. Nate in his first at-bat. There's the pitch. That's a ball. Gavin takes 2. 1-0. That's a hard swing and foul. 1-1. That's a ball by the catcher. It gets stuck, so Aaliyah's going to be safe. 2-0. Gavin goes to third. 3-1. Ball 4. And Nate is going to first. Roman in his first at-bat. Pitcher goes to fake again. No one moved. Roman waiting for the first pitch, and that's a ball as Nate goes 2. 1-0 count for Roman. That's hit into the air. That might fall, and it does! 1 run comes in. 2 runs come in. Roman with a 2 RBI double. Let's go! Chava in the box here. Fries with a 4-0 lead. Ball 1. 1-2 count here. Strike 3, got him. All right, let's go. The Fries with a 4-0 lead. We do have a working scoreboard, a 5-run shot if you can hit it. Chavita back on the mound for the Fries. Junior still catching. Lumpy taking a break today, but he is batting, and that's a ball. 3-0. That's ball 4, and that young man's going to first. Here's the pitch. They're going to safe. Chava fires, and there's a ground ball. Dante fields it, and there's an out. Runner advances to third. 3-0. That's ball 4, and that young man's going to first. Runners at the corners. Chava goes to third, and they got him! Great job, Fries, with the pickoff. 2 outs. 2-0. Strike. 1-2 is the count here. That ball's popped into the air, out of play, and foul. 3-2. Foul. That's hit. And that's Dante. 3 outs. Great job, Fries. Another 0. Let's go hit the ball. Top of the third, top of the lineup. Here is Lexon, ball 1. 1-0. Lexon with a rip into left field and gets it started with a single. Great job. 1-0. Ball. Lexon going 2. Safe. 2-0. Lumpy with a swing and a miss as he falls down, and Lexon's going to third. 1-1 count. Lumpy with a hard hit. What a play. Second base. And they got the out, but Lexon comes in, and it's 5-0. Thor in the box here. His second at-bat. That's a ground ball right into Julian. He's okay, though. 3-2 count. Strike 3. Got him. And that is 2 outs. 1-1. Hard hit by Julian. Second base bodies it up. And got him. Great job. 3 outs. Let's go to the bottom of the third. Fries maintaining a 5-0 lead. Strike 1. 0-1. That's a foul ball. 3-2. Strike 3. Got him. Great job, Chavita. 1 out. 2-0. That's a hit. And a catch by Thor. 2 outs. Chava back on the hill. Strike 1. 0-1. Strike 2. 1-2. Strike 3. Great job, Fries and Chavita. Junior, Dante, and Jaden do up here. Top 4. Strike 1. Here comes the pitch. Junior pokes it to second base. He fields it, fires, and that's 1 out. 1-1. And Dante hits that into the air. And it's caught. Great job. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And Elray with a hit to the shortstop, and that gets through. And Jaden's on base with a single. 1 strike to Gavin. There's 2. Dante goes to third. That was actually strike 3, and that's 3 outs. Excuse me.
Go Team Rally Fries!
Bottom 4, 5-0 Fries. Ball, strike. Chavita fires, and that's a hard ground ball to Juju, who fields it and makes the out. Great job. New batter drops a bunt. Nice try, and that's a foul ball. 1-1. That's hit into the air. Looks like Jaden makes the catch. 2 outs. 1-2 count here. Hard hit. Thor fires and safe. That guy is fast. Great job. And what an effort by Thor at third. Runner on first. He's going safe. Blazing speed. 3-0. Ball 4. And that young man's going to first. Still 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Fries maintaining a 5-0 lead, and that's a ball. Here comes the pitch. That's a hard hit and foul. 2-2. Strike 3. Great job, Chavita. We're going to the top of the 5th. 1-1. That's a hard hit. Great job, third base. And they got him. 1 out. 0-1. That's a poke, and that finds the grass. Roman with another hit. Great job, young man. 0-2. That's a hit. Chava moves the runner over, and that's an out. Great job. 2-2. Lex with a rip. And what a catch by the shortstop. Great job, young man. 3 outs. Bottom of the 5th here. 5-0 Fries. Chava, strike. 1-1. Strike 2. 2-2. And that's a poke. That finds right field. And safe. Nice hit, young man. 0-2. Big wind gust. And that's a ball. Runner going to safe. 1-2. That's a ground ball. Julian goes to first, and they got him. And that's 1 out. 0-1. That's a poke off Dante's glove. Runner is going to go to third. And we got runners on first and third. 1 out here, still 5-0. Chava getting ready to fire, and he goes to third, safe. 0-1 here. Poked into the air. And caught. 2 outs. And that's going to be the end of the line for Chava. He pitched a gem. Great job, young man. Very proud of you. Let's go. Great job, Chava. Gavin comes in to pitch here with 2 runners on. Strike 1. 1-1. That's a hit. And a catch by Juju to win the game. Rally Fries get the dub and are going to go on to game 4. Let's go. Binge watch. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. What a game. Let's go. We're out of here. Peace.